Everybody, this is just Smart 91, and I'm still doing the MCU marathon today. There's two more movies that I need to knock out, and I watched Iron Man 3 yesterday. That is the 11th movie in the MCU chronologically, and now that there's 10 days to Endgame, actually, we're rounding it up. We're almost there. Yeah. So Iron Man 3 takes place shortly after Avengers, and it kind of shows how all this in Avengers basically affected Tony Stark. He went up the wormhole. He basically saw a whole new side of the galaxy, and the threat that's beyond there. It's imminent. It's happening. It could happen again. All of it's kind of tearing him apart, and there is a threat that basically comes upon him in this one, and basically has to hash it out. That's all I'm going to say about this movie, because if I say anything else, it's going to be a spoiler for you. If you didn't see it yet, honestly, watch it if you'd like. Not my highest recommendation, not the highest roller in my opinion. It's not. It's a toss-up what I prefer, Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3. Honestly, both of them were kind of letdowns for me. They were both mismarketed. They were misleading. They were both fun movies, and they have their pros, but the cons outweigh them. They are good visually, and the soundtrack is great. The acting is as good as it can get. Chemistry's alright. I felt Iron Man 2 had better chemistry than Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 had less to work with. Again, you have to see the movie to understand that. Robert Downey Jr. did a good job as Tony Stark. I mean, he's always going to do a good job as Tony Stark. And this really envelopes everything together, what happened in the last two Iron Man movies and the Avengers movie. And it kind of got the ball rolling on what's going to be coming in the future for the future Avengers movies and everything else down the line. We're going to be getting into that later. Yeah. Easily, this movie is one of the lower ones for me that I'd rate. Not because it's not a fun movie, because, I mean, I'll stress that if you want. It's a fun movie, and to each their own. If someone loves this movie, love it. No, everyone has a right to, think what they want. And it just wasn't for me. It didn't sell it. Especially because it got released right off the heels of Avengers, And you'd think that it would be this colossally monumental thing. And based on the box office that it got, you would think that that's exactly what it was. I mean, no. But yeah, it's a fun time. But, sorry guys, I'm not trying to tell you not to watch it. If you come across it, give it a go ahead. If you see 1 and 2... Actually, there are plot elements in there that actually are going to be important in Endgame, I believe. Personally, I believe that. There are a lot of stones that basically, pun intended, I guess, stones that basically got rolling here that do affect the future of the MCU at the end of the line. That's basically all I can say about that. Anyways, moving on to my next review, I'm going to be doing Captain America Winter Soldier, and that's actually one of my favorite ones, so yeah,